My name is Mike Perry. I'm from New Jersey. I'm a mechanical design engineer. I work in the aerospace defense industry, designing military avionics. So I originally joined the boot camp to just upgrade my social and communication skills. The last 2 years I've really mainly been focused on my health and nutrition and fitness, but I really felt the need to develop myself socially. So I just moved to a new area for a new job, and I had to really start from the beginning, building a new social circle, meeting not only women but other guy friends, and really just wanted to meet other higher level people, other people with the same mindset as me. So I figured the best way to get that was to actually take action and put in work. So I thought joining the boot camp, it would be like a perfect way to actually take action. Before the boot camp, my goal at the beginning of this year was to allow myself to be open to a relationship, right? I wouldn't mind having a girlfriend. I'm not going to really prioritize it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's kind of naturally progressing. And I kind of didn't put any effort into actually trying to get one, or even going out and talking to girls. Any interactions I did have with girls kind of didn't lead to anywhere. Especially in the new area that I moved to, the amount of girls that I was exposed to was extremely small. The sample size is extremely small, so having any success with a small sample size isn't really going to get me the results I'm looking for. Especially, I didn't want to meet one girl and kind of put all my eggs in one basket and kind of settle. I wanted to have an abundance where I could then qualify for a girlfriend. I would say that the biggest success was really a change in my mindset. I didn't really know that approaching that many girls in one day was even possible. We did the 100 approach challenge. Just talking to that many people, it really got me out of my comfort zone. So now on the other days where I only approached maybe, let's say, 10 girls, it was a lot easier. One other success was kind of realizing my own worth in the marketplace. I'm going out and talking to extremely hot girls, and they're actually showing interest in me. They're complimenting my style, my accessories, my fashion, and getting their Instagram and going on dates with them and stuff. So it was kind of like an ego boost for myself and my self-confidence. The biggest thing that changed again was really my mindset. It was kind of like a snowball effect, the entire week. Before approaching women, had, I would say, a moderate amount of social anxiety, but it got easier as the week progressed. The amount of anxiety that I would have, before approaching a girl certainly diminished, started getting lower and lower, especially as on the same day as I approached more women. Also, I kind of felt the abundance mindset kind of taking effect almost, right? Any rejection, even though we went on a date or it didn't progress further than, let's say, a coffee date, after I approached her, if it didn't progress, it was kind of or I got a rejection, it was kind of whatever. It didn't really matter or kind of stunt my momentum at all, because I knew that I had there's 5 other girls that I'm talking to. The other big thing was allowing myself to just have genuine conversations with girls and a comfortable, I kind of transitioned from, let's say, hitting on girls to really just giving them value, making sure that they're comfortable, having a good time, and really, not being threatening, you know what I mean? Just kind of being their friend, right? So that was one breakthrough. And I noticed that once I kind of started just making it not about myself, trying to take from them, kind of just giving them value, and then they eventually kind of started hitting on me and showing interest in me. And that's where I kind of came back and capitalized on certain interactions. I would say the amount of time that I saved doing this boot camp is probably immeasurable, honestly. I feel I would have probably been stuck in analysis paralysis in a sense. I think immersing myself and taking this action definitely exponentially sped up the process and my results. I've gotten more results this week than I have all year, the last year, even probably the past 2 years. One of the most memorable experiences, then it wasn't necessarily a sexual physical interaction with a girl per se, but it was actually having the confidence to steal a girl away from a guy and basically aim hug another guy. I would recommend this program to other people. I feel it's really a big benefit, not only just to hook up with girls or have the results from it. I think it's really beneficial. Like, this program is really beneficial for becoming a greater version of yourself, from a social communication skill and like just abundance mindset perspective. Justin's results are just, doesn't even seem like reality, honestly. But honestly, staying at the penthouse and seeing like the behind the scenes, that was kind of, it seems like an alternate reality. And like knowing that like what he does with, you know, how he does it with women and everything, like it seems very possible, like, you know, seeing it like live, like, you know, on the boot camp in the flesh. And honestly, like he's a really authentic guy. Like what you see on social media and how he is as a coach and how he is as a friend outside of coaching as well. Like what you see is basically kind of like what you get. Like he's very like transparent in like all these different like roles that he plays. You know, as an influencer, as a coach, as a friend, like he's an authentic guy. So it's really shocking, like, to see, like, you know, like his results, and honestly knowing that now, like, you know, having the skill set that he's taught, like, you know, knowing that if I did want to have that same kind of results, I could do it, you know. But it's like I'm taking these skills and kind of using it like for how I want to implement it in my life, you know. So yeah, honestly, like, thank you so much, like, for this opportunity to be here. I feel like yeah, I'm just filled with gratitude, honestly, that I was able to be in the position in my life to be able to come on this boot camp and acquire the skills that I have. Definitely, like, no regrets. Like, honestly, I think it like exceeded expectations, quite honestly. Especially I didn't think that like this newly found like kind of mindset and drive and motivation to kind of like learn to like become more of myself and like a greater version of myself, like on this boot camp. And then now the challenge for me is going to be like recreating this and keeping the momentum going, like, once I go back. So it's kind of like an immersion in an alternate reality, to get that like firsthand experience, and then knowing that it's very easily, like, not easily achievable, but it's achievable with like, as long as you're taking action and putting in the hard work, that it's kind of like almost like it feels like it's at your fingertips, you know. So yeah, if you're a person that's hesitating joining this program, I would honestly just say fuck it and just do it, because I was actually hesitating, and I didn't really like at first when I had a couple initial calls, you know, with Justin. I've never even left the U.S. Like I didn't have a passport at the time when I jumped in and committed to the program. Like, after I committed, I went and got my passport. This is the first time off, like, outside U.S. soil. A lot of unknowns, and I'm honestly, in hindsight, I'm glad that I did it. The experiences, you know, that I've got so far, and this like newly found knowledge, info, this newfound discovery of myself. It's just, I think it's really worth it. Just do it.